Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. I'm Robin from Robin's Creations. On today, we will be brushing in the stones from this design that I purchased from one of my crafty friends. And it says, "Look at God." And it's such a powerful statement. And when I saw it from Miss Becky from Fat Luck Creations. When I saw the design, I knew I had to purchase it. And today I decided is the day that I will be brushing in the stones to bring this template to life on one of my, I have the Gildan Heather t-shirt, and it is a heather gray t-shirt. So I'm going to be brushing it on this. So let's get started. How is everyone doing today? So just wanted to see hi. Hi, Dimps. How are you? Oh, wait. Thank you for joining. I am. Does it sound okay, Dimps? I'm new to this. I'm trying to be true to this, but I'm very new. Hi, Danny. How are you? Thank you so much for joining. So today I'm going to be brushing in the stones for Miss Becky's design. Oh, thank you so much, Dimps. Thank you. So this is Miss Becky's design, "Look at God." And it's such a powerful statement. And when I saw it, I knew I had to have it. So I'll be brushing in her design today. And I couldn't decide which color stones. I feel like I'm a bit antiquated in the SS10 stone selection because Eve from the Baby's Booty has come out with so many more beautiful stones, and I have to catch up. So today, from Eve from the Baby's Booty, I think I'm going to use the Peridot AB and then the jonquil as the outline, and then make the peridot the internal portion. What do you think? You think that'll be okay? So I have to, they're just so beautiful. It's like, I think that it'll go good with this heather gray. This is what I'll be pressing it on today. The heather gray uh, Gildan t-shirt. So I'm going to just pour like a mound of stones here onto the template. And I always go in a circular, and I don't think that's enough because the more you pour, the better. So that these stones can kind of bump into one another and fall into the holes as they should. And I always go here in a circular motion. And if you heard me, I was calling my granddaughter as I was going live, and I was like, am I live already? And I'm hollering because my phone is about to die and I don't have the charger for my phone. And I'm not using the phone to record. Well, I am using a phone, but it's one of my old phones. I have the what is that? The iPhone 10. So that's the my old phone. But my new phone, it's about to die. I was rushing in the house. I had a doctor's appointment today, and I called myself having things set up. No. So I'm like, Calling my granddaughter to see if she can bring me my charger, but I don't think she heard me. Yeah, so I'm brushing them in, and it's brushing in rather nicely too. It's going in pretty good. And I did go live on yesterday. So I like to get into a habit of putting things where they belong. But this week, I'm challenging myself to go live as much as I can, as well as produce some videos to upload to my channel. And I just challenge myself. So I'll see how well that goes. And I like to put things back as soon as I finish them, but that's not happening. It's a mess in here. So I'm going to have a lot of cleanup to do, but that's okay. Who has a neat craft room? Let me know in the chat. It's messy before it gets better. So it starts out okay, but so I'm going to, after I finish brushing in the stones, I like to put them right back into the container. It's a great habit to have so that you're not making your own mix. Eve from the baby's booty already make great mixes, and I'm not up for the challenge. Not just yet. So I have to put my stones back into the container right after I finish. So let me see here. So what I've brushed in so far was the jonquil. Yes, so I have the jonquil. So I'm pouring that back into the container. And these small containers that you see here, I take my rhinestones on the road. I do go on site and off site and have friends craft along with me. So I put them in smaller containers when you have others using, I break them down in small containers so that multiple people can use them. And I always get like the 100 gross container, but then I break them down into these smaller containers. So that's what you're seeing here, me breaking them down. So I need to pick up these stones using my KTM mask. So I did not cut my KTM mask prior to. So I'll have to do that now without messing up these stones. So where did I put my scissors? I had them earlier. So I think they're across the room. Let me go run and get them. Okay, so I'm back. Yes, I picked up this little container here too. And here's the container that Eve packaged them in originally. And then I break them down and place them inside of a smaller container so that when I have multiple people handling them, it's just easier to break it down from the 100 gross. Yep, and then here is my KTM mask. So today I'm not measuring, I'm just going to cut because I didn't do it prior to the live. But that's okay. We will get it done. Oh, okay, Danny. See, I'm not the only one. You said that your craft room gets messy too. Yes, it happens to the best of us, that's for sure. I'm like, not today. So I use like the taco, and let me try to get in frame So I take the KTM mask and I use that taco method. And then you just, once you go down, and I did put it on my clothes because this KTM mask is new. So once you go down, you commit and don't quit. And I can see where I missed the stone. I'm over too far, all that good stuff. So when I say I'm over too far, the D doesn't have any KTM mask on it. So I'm going to hold this down. Let me just cut another piece. So I just cut an extra little piece because the D it doesn't have any KTM mask on it. So my glasses must be a little foggy because I see one stone is out, and then the other stone, I have an extra stone in there. So what I'm going to do is pull this off. I'll go ahead and pull it up and pull this extra stone up. And it's easy enough that I can pull this particular one. I can pull it right up. And then, yes. And they're coming up very nicely. I mean, it's with the KTM mask. And sometimes it's just a little too sticky. The flock is very sticky and it'll stick down into the holes. And that's because the vendor of the maker of the KTM mask was changed. And I purchased this from Heat Transfer Warehouse. And when they changed the vendor, the stock, the flock is much stickier. And when I say sticky, it has like this webbing type of stickiness that goes across these little holes. So sometimes brand new KTM mask and I still can't get everything pulled up. But that's okay because I'll dig them out. Yes. So I haven't tried the other KTM mask out there. I know that Eve has her KTM mask, and I've seen a blue mask, KTM mask out there too. So let me see here. So what I'm doing right now is hand placing stones that I see where it was missed. So I'm just hand placing the one right here above the O. So it looks like everything looks good. So what I'll do to hold everything in place is go ahead and place the KTM mask back on until I'm ready to go to the heat press. And after I brush in the next one, I will go ahead and turn the heat press on. So how is everyone doing so far today? Is everyone having a good Tuesday so far? Mine has been, it's been good. It's been good. Just trying to get those annual doctor visits out of the way. So had to go to the doctors, and then other than that, it's been pretty good. It's been pretty good. I have no complaints. And then if I did have If I did have a complaint, I feel like who wants to hear it, right? Hi, Latricia Creates. Welcome in. Welcome in. Today we are brushing in Miss Becky from Fat Luck Creations. We are brushing in her design. Look at God. And when I saw it on Miss Becky, I was like, I have to have it. I have to have that design. And I'm going to be using a heather gray t-shirt. And you see me pausing like, about to change my mind. But I'm going to go ahead with Peridot. I have our Peridot and Citrine. I'm going with Peridot. Make up your mind. Stick with it. Stick with it. You can do it. Stick with it. And I'm pouring a mound of stones here. And I like to pour a generous amount simply because the stones will do their job of bumping into one another and just dropping down into the holes. So if I give them enough, they'll do what they need to do. So let me see here. And then I just go into this circle of motion. Is everyone done all their Christmas shopping, or have they started? If you are in fact shopping for Christmas, are you done? Have you started? I've started, and I should be finished hopefully by this weekend. It's going to be quick. I have two grandgirls and two kids, adults. So it's going to be quick. So we will, and these stones are brushing in rather nicely. On, let me see, was it last weekend? Hi. Oh, okay. On last weekend, my aunt and uncle treated my husband and I to a play, and it's done at the Sight and Sound. I don't know if anyone's been there to Sight and Sound. There's one in oh, okay, Latricia, you're done. You're done with your shopping. I don't, you said that you're done, but still need to make some things. Yes. And I tell you, the handmade, when you make them, I know that the recipient is so excited and so happy to receive a handmade gift. They were like, "You took all this time for me?" And it's received very well. It really is. So I'm looking over here to the side because I wanted to just see the chat a little closer. Oh, hi, Eve. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining. Thank everyone. Thank y'all so much for joining. I really appreciate it. Eve, I am using your beautiful stones here. Yes, I love them. They wow. Wow. The facets on your product is top notch. I haven't had any issues, and I know that I'm on year 2 with ordering your stones, and I have no complaints, not one. I just need to catch up with my color selection. I'm a little slow, and you fastly add new ones, and I will be placing another order. It can't come soon enough, but I need an upgrade. You are very welcome. Yes, I love me some Eve and the McQuacken family. Their customer service is top notch as well. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So I am brushing in the Peridot AB, and this is Miss Becky from Fat Luck Creations. This is her template, and I was on a live, and she wore this template. Well, she wore this design on her T-shirt, and I purchased the template from her, and I thought, what a powerful message! Look at God. Every time you turn around from day to day, um, different things happening in your life, and when you see things turn around for it doesn't always have to be for the good, but when you see things happening right before your eye, you just say, look at God. It's just a powerful, powerful message, and I had to have it. So thank you so much, Miss Becky. If you catch this, if you see this video, thank you so much for this powerful, powerful bling design. I really, really love it. And I was going to say that um my aunt and uncle treated us to Sight and Sound, and it's a theater where they um perform, or it's a play, and they do all the Bible stories, and they did the book of Daniel. And for those of you who know about the book of Daniel in the Bible, it was so powerful. Oh, it was so powerful how they brought it to life and made it plain. I mean, it's in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. That's where we went, and I believe this other location is in Branson, Missouri. I believe I'm saying that right. I don't have my pamphlet in front of me, but the Book of Daniel. It was performed at the Sight and Sound theaters. It was phenomenal. It was powerful, and they bring in like all the actors, and they sing, and they do a phenomenal job. And if you've ever been to a Broadway play in New York City, which I have, I love plays. Um, and just the how everything is just like the timing is great. Everything's just great. They put a lot of time and effort just to have you feel what they are saying, or what the story is about. And wow. So when we went to go see Daniel, it was such a treat. And I thank my aunt and uncle so very much for just, not taking it for granted, or just, it wasn't that, they gifted us such a beautiful, beautiful message, to watch Daniel, the book of Daniel, at Sight and Sound. So it was awesome. It was awesome. So now what I'm going to do is find where I'm missing stones, and that's just a few little spots. So let me see here. Um, got my glasses on and still can't see, but I'm going to fill in where the stones may be missing. Let me see here. And then there are some extra stones. So that's what I'm trying to pull out now, the extra stones. And I have to sometimes go to the side just to find those extra stones. So let me see here. And it look good. It looks good. And what I should have done was by now is turn on my heat press. So you're able to see my heat press okay. So I'm going to move these out of the way. I have my road show suitcases of all my rhinestones here on the floor. So I have to move those out of the way. So here I have my HTV on, and I'm going to go ahead and turn her on. And I always press at 350 degrees for 15 seconds. And Eve from the Baby's Booty recommends that you do the 350 degrees for 12 seconds. And Eve, I was letting everyone know that I take my rhinestones on the road, meaning that I give classes and have everyone come together and I give an event. Woo! Yes. And then I put them in the smaller containers, easy for others to use. And when I buy the 100 groats, I break them down into smaller containers. So, but I keep all your things together. But I just break it down so that we can divide and conquer. So that's my method. Hi, Marilyn. Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you. Yes. Yes. And it everyone loves your rhinestones when I take them out. It's like the bling is wow, phenomenal. I never thought I would be blinging because at first I did think like others, you put those on? This is the question I get asked all the time, a lot of times. You put those stones on one by one? Oh, I don't think I could do that. And I'm like, when I found out and I watched Patrice from Craftable Things and Eve from the Baby's Booty and Marilyn, I've been watching like over 2 years now, and I started watching them get together, and I was like, you don't have to put them on one by one. And I was like, I think I can do that. Oh, it's so relaxing, I think. So I'm running my mouth, but I need to check and make sure. So I'm leaning to the side just to make sure all my stones are in here. So I'm going to go ahead and cut another piece of the KTM mask. So the stone colors that I'm using is the Peridot, AB, and then the Jonquil. And again, these stones are from Eve from the Baby's Booty. So let me go ahead and this design, look at God, such a powerful statement. This design is from Miss Becky from Fat Love Creations. So we're going to, I'm cutting the KTM mask kind of off to the side a little. I thought I was prepared for the live. Forgot to cut my KTM mask. I had a doctor's appointment today. And sorry for the loud noise. So I take and press the new KTM mask onto my garment just to get rid of some of the static electricity. And then I use the taco method, and then I commit and don't quit. So I take And there's a stone missing. All that leaning over to the side, and I still missed the stone. Come on, glasses, do your stuff. I see my my crafty friends from my crafty community in the chat, and I want to say that, you know, I'm okay, but I felt a little nervous, and then I'm like, oh, they family now. You okay? So I took and pulled that up with the KTM mask. Would you say I need to place an order? Yes, I do too, Latricia. I am so behind. And Eve has some, she has some beautiful new colors. And I was like, even Angel B Designs, she did a design last night from Patrice's design with the sunflower in love. And I can't remember what was the color. It was topaz. I can't think of it. And when I saw her, I said, ooh, I don't even have that. I was like, I need to step it up. Yes. I need to step it up. So today we're just going to place this on a heather gray royal topaz. Yes, the whole royal line. Like, I have to have it. And I did while I was watching last night, Angel B, I was watching, and I was like, let me put it in the cart with my so I won't forget the names, and then I screenshot it in case if it times out. And I was like, I need to get on the ball. Okay. So we're going to, yes, I need the royal and the icy. Oh, wow. The icy. I'm like, oh my goodness. I don't even have, is it snowflake? I have the neon white and the neon white AB. I love those. And they're great. They are great. But as things change, and when you move around and you can see how those facets start dancing on the garment, I have to have it. So we're going to put this on a heather gray. We're going to put this on a heather gray shirt today. So I'm going to preheat the garment. And I like to preheat it to pull some of the moisture out. So I'm going to put my auto timer on, preheat that garment, and I have the outline over here. So I'll push my chair back and out of the way. And then we have it preheated, and I'm going to put that template over to the side. And what I can do is, just so you don't, or you can see what I'm doing, so that I'm not off camera the whole time. Let's see how this works. It may be a little not straight on your end, but I'm going to do, this is an extra large shirt. I didn't have any, just a large. But it's time for gifts. It's time for everything. So I'm using the stock that I already had, and I'm getting my gifts out of the way during these lives this week. So I'm going to do 3 fingers, and they're not smushed up fingers, they're loose. It's not on the belly. And I probably could come up a little bit. And I see an extra stone. So I push that out of the way. I'm going to pull it up some. Yikes. Let me straighten that back out. And I'm going to take it and put it back down again using that kind of 3-finger method and trying to center it all at the same time. So it almost appears that look is centered. So I always use my handy dandy ruler. Although it looks okay, sometimes it can be a little deceiving. So I pull my ruler out and measure. So that is actually perfect. I didn't want to do God because it's not centered. It's the same as look. So I'm going to press that, and I can see a stone missing. So I'm going to press the outside, and then I look at it just to make sure that it's centered. And straight. And I kind of have this method where I look down the garment. So then we're going to go ahead and put it in the heat press. And press it. And I have it for 350 for 15 seconds. That's what I find it's okay. So let me see. Got a new icy coming. Wow. Wow. Mm-mm-mm-mm. That was fast. I tell you, 15 seconds, it's pretty fast. Yes. So in my Eve's voice, peel reveal. I love it. Wow. So I have look at God. So I do see that one stone is missing here with the at. So I'm going to go ahead and try my luck with placing that right now. And adding the inside and try to place all that at the same time, and then see what happens. Success or no? It's going in pretty good. You did an excellent job, Miss Becky. So and sometimes when you put your garment underneath the heat press, it stretches out of place. So sometimes you got to pull and maneuver it just so that it can fit properly. And then I can feel some spots where it feels like they're overlapping. So then I just pull it back up and kind of feel. It's sort of like, I don't read Braille, but I can feel that nothing's overlapping. So I kind of massage it and feel the rhinestones. And if something's feeling a little too bumpy, and then I'll start over. Or what I've done is I'll cut one part, I'll cut it apart. So yes, how does that look? Yes. Wow. So we're gonna put this back under for 15 seconds. And let's see how this green looks on the heather gray. I think it's going to be pretty nice. I hope so. And you can put these rhinestones on all these. I've just gotten into the colors. At first I was doing black, but lately I've been stepping out of the box and doing colors. And they've been turning out very well. So here is my peel reveal. Look at that. Wow, 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 wow. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Wow. Awesome. Oh, look at those rhinestones. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Mm-mm-mm. So where is my container? Wow. So that I can go over my colors again. The peridot and jonquil. Look at that. Wow. That looks so nice. Wow. I love it. Look at this. Look at God. Look at God. I love it. Miss Becky, you better come look at this. I love it. Wow. This turned out pretty nice. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you guys so. Let me put it in frame. Look at God. But I want to thank everyone so much. Thank you. They were blooming under the transfer tape before I could get it off. Yes, thank y'all so much. Yes, thank y'all so much for joining my live on today. I really appreciate you. And if for those who be watching the replay, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe and tell a friend. And I want to say to God be the glory for allowing me to share my story. Thank y'all so much and good evening. Bye. Oh. Yes, thanks. Thank y'all so much. Thank you. Thank y'all. Good night.